Let me just address the point you brought up with the 60 Minutes and the Leslie Stahl and the Donald Trump interview, because this
Hmm.
was a crucial moment for me professionally, because I have always been a media critic for a long time. I thought the corporate media was losing its objectivity, was becoming an agenda pursuing entity above all else long before Trump. But that was really a defining moment for me, because I used to think the goal is to criticize journalism with the goal of reforming it so that we could go back to a time when we had major journalistic institutions all of Americans could trust. And that was one of the moments where I really lost that hope and said, no, actually, this is a hopeless project. These days are gone and they're not coming back, because I was working very hard on that Hunter Biden story, on that Hunter Biden laptop. And, we all have talent as journalists. We all have experience as journalists. One of the things I've done most of my career is I work with very large archives of information. I worked a lot with WikiLeaks on those kind of archives. Obviously, the Snowden files, I had several of those in Brazil. And I know how to verify them. I know the journalistic means that are used to verify them. Well before the election, I knew the Hunter Biden laptop was verifiable, was authentic, was genuine, that the information in there was reliable. I had confirmed it in all the ways that we had confirmed these other laptops and these other archives. And so to watch Leslie Stahl stay, and she was just mouthing what everybody else in the media was saying, because it was weeks before the election. They didn't want to do anything to jeopardize Biden's chances. Oh, this laptop is not something we can talk about. That it's something we can't verify. They all spread the lie that it was Russian disinformation. And I, of course, ended up leaving my own media outlet because they wouldn't let me report on this archive that I knew for certain was authentic. That was really the moment that showed me that this was not just a kind of progressive incremental problem that one day could be reined in. It was really a fundamental transformation of how these media institutions thought about what their primary mission was.